Evo, mene u službi travelmakera. Pričamo sa bubnjarom Majkom iz benda Moonspell. Hello Mike, how are you?
Hello, I'm doing fine. I woke up 3 hours ago, so
That's great to hear.
it's normal, that kind of life on tour. You do always late shows and you're on the bus until 6 in the morning watching movies. But it keeps us fresh for the shows.
You were in Zagreb last night.
Yes, we were. It was a really good show. It was very warming. There was a lot of people that have been following Moonspell for many years, but didn't have the opportunity to see us in those first years of touring that we did from '95 on. So, last night was only the third show. We started in Milan and then Treviso. Then we did last night, and today is the fourth show.
How was it in the States with the Catatonia boys?
It was a very hard tour, because of the conditions of the American mentality that we European bands are so used to. So there was a bit of shock at first. But the only thing we had in the end was to rely on each other's company. And Catatonia is an amazing band. They're amazing artists, and the music has been with Moonspell for many years, that we always listen to them, be it in the studio or on the road. So we always dreamed of having them with us on tour. So that finally came true. I wish it could have been maybe in Europe, because the conditions would have been better. But that didn't happen. And we'll have to remember the true Western experience. Which, when the album comes out, we always are very preoccupied on the interviews and the promotion, and we're always very concentrated on what people are saying, be it the fans or the people that do the interviews and radio stations. But it's already been a year, so I stopped searching so much of that result of the album. I know that it was amazing, because we had never had so many good reviews for a long time. We were considered one of the best albums of the year on the German Metal Hammer. We came in second, and the first one was Catatonia, but that was good. But we were also the album of the month, which hasn't happened for us in a long time. I don't even think Irreligious was ever album of the month. So that was something surprising for us. But now what I think really matters is to be able to go on tour and see what the result is on the people. And see how they react to the songs live, because we also need that so we can know what's the next step for us. We have to do another album. We've already started on some ideas, but when you're closed by ourselves in our studio, we lose sometimes the sense of the reality that's going on in other countries, and what people search more in Moonspell. So I want to see that reflection and think more about that at this time, than to think if the album was very successful or not. In our hearts, it's always very successful.
Yeah, it was really a kick-ass album, because I write for Bucharian Vibe. When you were here in Belgrade last time, when you were shooting a video, and you were in that club, and those two guys, Peter and Vladimir, are also from Bucharian Vibe. So we got Fernando on the cover, and the huge interview and everything. It was really great. Yeah,
you've been very supportive. Ever since that video, we didn't expect so much from Serbia. We played the Exit Festival last year, and there was an amazing reaction. We never had an idea that you liked us so much. We did also the Headbangers Ball interview, and I was very surprised that you had the Headbangers Ball, and I was very happy for you, because we're in Portugal. We don't have our own Headbangers Ball, and I wish we would. So that shows signs of some development in music here. To come here again, play the video we did was an amazing result. When I show my friends the video, that they can't believe the quality of it and the devotion that people put in the video, because the video was not like Hollywood expensive. It was like a normal price that we pay for a video, but it has all the specials that you see these Americans haven't. And I think that's very important, being from Europe, to show that we can do as good, but with more heart and devotion into the things. And it just takes more work, but that we already all know that we have to work more. It helps.
So I think you're maybe the most responsible why the latest album is so great, because it's the drums, and everything. So do you have at least a glimpse or something, which direction will the next songs go to, or something like that?
Well, it's hard to say, because we always try to make a balance of our career, respect what we've done in all these years, but continue from the last album. So definitely we want the next album to still be heavy, and still be very dark. But we are going through a phase as we are getting older, and also like the times, we're getting maybe a bit more, I don't know, a little not experimental in the sense of like electronics, but experimental of what we can do, like with our own playing, in our be a bit more sensitive, like sin, and like also religious, more ambient parts, more quiet parts. It doesn't. It can be done with keyboard samples, just cymbals, just Fernando's voice, but search more the little delicate details that make us special.
Will you maybe come again to shoot another video, maybe for next album or something?
Yes, Stasha, that produced the video, that we were in contact to come to Serbia to do the video. He's here today, and he became a really nice friend of ours. And I was telling him today that for the band, of course, we desire to do something else with him, because it's our far best video we've ever had, and it's so amazing. I even did a tattoo that looks like the video. So that's how important it was for us. And we always like to develop more the working with people that we fell in love with. Like we did in previous albums. Like if we liked an album, we would go with the producer again. So with the video, we're gonna for sure try and repeat, unless our manager makes our head crazy to try something different, which always happens, because that's the strange thing about the music business. Everybody is always looking for the better thing. But we've always been the band is that we feel better is when it's comfortable and we know that it's going to be good. Well, you should be careful when you're troublemaking. You never know what situation you can get into.